The Orange County housing market is starting to show some early signs of picking up speed in 2024. For over a year, we've had far fewer homes hitting the market due to the much higher mortgage rate environment. This has resulted in a severe lack of available homes for sale and far fewer transactions taking place overall. And to put it in context, in 2023, in Orange County, we only had about 56% of the total transactions take place as we did back in 2021. So the good news that we're seeing now is that in January 2024, we had more listings hit the market compared to January of 2022 and 2023. And so with more homes hitting the market, that's most likely going to result in more pending and closed sales. And if this trend continues throughout the year, it'll mean we'll have more transactions taking place. Stephen Thomas, who is the author of the Orange County Housing Report, which is where we get a lot of information for these videos, he expects that once rates drop below 6%, if they get down there, that will come with a significant increase in the amount of people who are willing to sell and make a move. And he's also expecting that that's going to create a sharp increase in buyer demand as well. So if rates continue to drop, that will mean more overall transactions will likely take place in 2024. I'm Tim Hamilton with StellarQuest Real Estate, and this is our housing market update for Orange County, February 2024. If you like this video and you enjoy watching it, I would appreciate it if you hit the like button below, and please subscribe if you like to stay up to date on the housing market. We're going to cover a lot of topics in this video: supply of homes in Orange County, buyer demand, where the median home price is, and talk about where mortgage rates are today. First, we're going to talk about home prices. And so what we're looking at here is a graph from InfoSparks, which shows the median sales price for single-family homes, townhomes, and condominiums. And you can see that the median home price has dropped slightly over the past couple months, which I'll point out is normal for this time of year. The housing market is very seasonal, and with all of the distractions from the holidays, we typically see home prices kind of drop moving into the end of the year. So for January 2024, the median home price was $1,080,000, which was down from $1.1 million in December. So we did see a slight drop, but it's important to keep in mind that the homes selling in January actually went into escrow in December. So these numbers really aren't 100% reflecting what we've seen so far starting the new year. In my experience, home prices have been going up in 2024, especially, second half of January onward, once people kind of get back in the swing of things. We're still seeing a lot of multiple offers and homes selling above the asking price. So for example, we just listed a home in Tustin, and we received 10 offers on it, and the sellers accepted an offer $125,000 over the asking price. So I wouldn't be surprised, when the February median home price numbers come out in March. I think we will probably be seeing the median home price start heading in a positive direction again. And despite the fact that the median home price has dropped over the past couple months, keep in mind that it is still up 13.7% on a year-over-year basis. So we did see a lot of home price appreciation throughout 2023. Now let's look at the supply of homes for sale in Orange County. Right now we have about 2,000 homes on the market, which is far below what is considered normal. And so Stephen Thomas likes to compare, back to the 3-year average prior to the pandemic, which would be 2017 through 2019, because that's kind of the last time we experienced a somewhat normal market in Orange County and really nationally. So in those years, the average was about 4,800 homes for sale. So that's an extra 2,900 homes, or about 150% more than what we currently have on the market today. And so even compared to last year, there was still plenty more homes on the market then, when we had about 2,400 homes for sale, or 24% more than what we have on the market right now. So despite the fact that we've had more homes coming on the market in January, it's still not enough to grow the inventory substantially because there's so many buyers out there that the homes are selling almost as fast as they're coming on the market. Now let's take a look at buyer demand, which is doing exactly what it should be doing at the start of the year by increasing sharply. And we typically see the largest gains in demand during the first 4 months of the year, and then we typically see demand peak and kind of level off and then taper off moving into the end of the year. And it's important to realize that we are at the lowest demand numbers since tracking began 20 years ago, just barely below where we were last year. But keep in mind, we also had 24% more homes on the market last year. So, you can only buy what is available for sale. So until more homes start coming on the market, the demand number is limited by the number of homes for sale. And Stephen Thomas is expecting that this demand number will actually surpass where we were last year as more homes continue to come on the market. And if interest rates continue to drop, that will likely bring even more buyers into looking for a home. Since we have almost identical buyer demand numbers as last year and fewer homes for sale, that means the market is actually considerably hotter than it was at the same time last year. We currently have an expected market time of 45 days for all price ranges in Orange County, compared to 56 days last year at this time, and 70 days for the 3-year average prior to the pandemic. So an expected market time of 45 days is a deep seller's market where homes are selling extremely quickly, many times with multiple offers and above the asking price. And so you can see a chart here which shows the expected market time breakdown for each price range. And lastly, we're going to quickly talk about mortgage rates. I got this graph from Mortgage News Daily, which is a great website if you want to keep track of rates yourself. They do a daily survey and update this information on a daily basis. And so you can see today we're sitting just under 7%, and the way they do their mortgage rates assumes that the buyer pays 0 points. So it would be typical for the buyer to pay some type of point or fee throughout the, to get the mortgage. And so typically a rate that you would get, if you have good credit and good qualifications, would be slightly below what they quote here on Mortgage News Daily. And you can see that we peaked back around 8% in October, and so interest rates have come down quite a bit since then, but have just been inching up ever so slightly since the start of the year. And it's important to keep in mind that many forecasters are expecting interest rates to continue to drop throughout the year. So that's something to keep an eye on. I know if you've been watching and reading the forecast, they haven't always been correct, over the past year or two. So hopefully this is the year where they are correct, that interest rates actually do start dropping. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Southern California, please feel free to call, text, or email me anytime. You can find all of my personal contact information in the description below, and I'm more than happy to answer your questions and let you know what we can do to help. If you enjoyed this video and you want to stay up to date on the housing market, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We do monthly housing market update videos, and we also talk about all topics related to real estate. So thanks again for watching, and let us know if you need anything.